Hello everyone, it's DA here. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you are doing amazing. Anthem Update 1.0.4 has released today. This update brings a variety of additions to the game, headlined as the Elysian Update. So starting with the patch notes, the entire update is about 70-30, 70% bug fixes, 30% on additions to the game. We have the legendary missions, which allows you to play critical path missions again with a much higher difficulty level. One mission will be available per day and you can farm the missions as much as you want. The next day you will get a new mission and it goes on and on. In terms of the Elysian caches, you will earn Elysian Keys by completing daily challenges. And I just have to say this again because of DADEFUYE. You cannot buy these keys. This is not a loot box system. So once again, you cannot buy these keys. You have to grind for these items. At the end of each stronghold, a chest will spawn, and this chest will contain vinyls, victory poses, emotes, arrival animations, and more, and of course you have crafting components in there. There's also a bad luck prevention for this update, so you will not be getting duplicate animations, duplicate vinyls, but crafting materials will obviously drop more than once. Now before I proceed, don't forget to join the Cerberus 9 guild. That way you can key share and farm with people on the same platform, and we are on all platforms as well. So we have PC, we have PlayStation 4, and we also have the Xbox One, so you will find someone on your platform. Now in terms of loot changes, chests now have a chance to drop additional items and crafting materials in the strongholds, free play, and in missions. This means your grind for materials and certain items will be a little bit much lenient. Now this is also basically going to be reducing that grind, so a lot of you don't like to grind much. This will reduce that grind. Apex creatures such as Ursics, Titans, Furies, and Luminaries now have a chance to drop additional loot, and of course you guessed it, some of them will probably drop some legendaries as well. This also means farming this beast should be worth your time and your effort. On Grandmasters 1, 2, and 3, bosses will now drop extra loot, including a chance for more masterworks and a legendary item. This is something that will give players a reason to grind these strongholds because now you have a higher chance of getting legendaries, but once again, we will have to try it out to see how it works. Now moving on to the graphical features in the settings, they have added a FOV slider, which is a field of view slider for those who like to play on a wider angle, and of course you have multiple NVIDIA features such as a boss skill highlight and the ability to capture clips automatically. They also added DLSS support for those of you who are using RTX cards, so that is great news for some of us, I believe. Now in terms of the AFK timer, they have reduced it to 5 minutes down from 10 minutes. I believe some players were also abusing the system. They get into a boss room and just stand there and AFK farm as long as they want. God, I hate people like that. I've encountered them in several missions, and it's not just strongholds. Some of them even do it in public events. They stand there, don't do anything, and just wait for you to kill the boss so they can swoop in and collect the loot. They also improved the optimization system. They fixed a lot of bugs and issues, and they also removed loading screens from the Forge, which is great news. Hopefully they can remove more loading screens in the future. You can now access the Forge from anywhere at the fort. Now I will leave a link to the rest of the patch notes below so you can read it and go through anything that you might have been concerned about. Overall, this is part of a good step in the right direction. So far, it's been a rocky start for Anthem, but it's getting better, I will say. Anthem right now is that kid that is taking the SATs for the first time after practicing for 6 years. Nothing beats the real experience itself. You in that seat taking that exam. The Division 2 and games like Destiny 2 right now is a kid taking the SATs for the second time after more than 6 years of trials and error and exam experience. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you find it informative and keep up with the grind in Anthem. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.